Hi you guys, welcome back to Maddie Mystic's channel. We are doing a day in the life, but it's not your typical day in the life. I'll explain our plan in the car. Today we have a fun day planned, and this is like my kind of fun day. Will is just filling up gas right now. We are going to get a coffee, maybe a little pastry, and then go on a little road trip up to Morisset. Morisset has one of like the biggest thrift stores in Australia, maybe. I'd have to fact check that, but I love to resell furniture sometimes, especially whenever I find it at a thrift store. All it needs is like a cleanup, maybe a little bit of paint. So we're gonna see if we can make some money today. But other than that, I love little trinkets. I love little thrifted goods. So we'll see what other stuff we find. But we are going to get our coffee and pastry right now. So come along for the ride. Alright guys, we are on the road. I am here with my fiance Will.
Hello, welcome to my muffin review.
Yeah, we got a muffin. It is a mixed berry, what we're working with.
Yeah, coffee and muffins we love.
The best combo. So the sun is finally shining and we are on our way to one of my favorite thrift stores in Australia because it is huge and they have so much furniture, so many clothes, so many little trinkets, and we always end up usually going home with something. So we'll see what we're gonna get. We don't really have anything that we need necessarily, but we're gonna try to find something to resell. And then we're gonna get some lunch afterwards at, what's it called again?
The Hawkesbury River Oyster Shed.
Oh, so we went there a couple months ago and oh my god, the prawns and the oysters were so good.
Oh, it's called shrimp.
The shrimp, yeah, well, to my North Americans, the shrimp, but they are freaking large shrimp. First order of business though is we are gonna have to try this muffin. I'm gonna just like bite into it. That's actually better than I thought it was gonna be. Nice and sweet.
A little bit dry.
Oh yeah, have it with your coffee.
Give me that sip of coffee. Pretty good. Not bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
7 out of 10 for me.
I give it an 8.2. I am happy that Will has made his official debut because he is one of my biggest supporters. First one to watch my videos and the first one to like it, usually.
Sometimes.
Sometimes people beat him to it, which I'm like, come on boy, keep up the pace. But no, he is a big fan of the channel and one of my biggest fans.
Not a big fan of horror games.
Fair enough, I'm like, horror is not for everyone.
It's not my niche.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, fair enough. I totally get it. I'm not gonna torture him and make him watch all the things that I've seen on these games. But he always watches the intro and the outros. And if it's not a scary game, so he's a good one, a good egg. So Will and I are probably gonna play a podcast for the ride, so it's not gonna be too interesting because we have like 45 minutes left to go. But we will see you at the thrift store. Okay guys, we are here, but it is busy. Oh my gosh, so might not be filming too much, but we'll see. This gorgeous piece was sold for $50. Not much luck at that thrift store, which is annoying because it's huge. I mean, I got a t-shirt and some candles, but nothing too eventful to write home about. $6. Woo! But Will said that he found another thrift store just up the road, so let's try that one to see if we find anything fun. Second thrift store. Hopefully we have more luck. Okay, so the first thrift store, the biggest one, was kind of a dud. I didn't really find anything good and it was super busy. Oh, and it's just starting to rain now, so the weather's kind of taking a turn. We we went to another thrift store and I found like 3 scarves. So that's kind of the highlight of my my thrift there. But we are on our way to go get some prawns and oysters now at one of our favorite spots. Nice cozy lunch. So what were this? This one was the Northeast Asian and the oh yeah,
French oyster. East Asian.
That looked good though.
This brush looks really good.
That I really like.
So fresh and good.
All right, guys, we are back home from getting some yummy lunch, and we also got a few good things at the thrift store, so I'll show you and I'll tell you how much I got everything for. I did get some stuff that I actually do kind of need, which were scarves because it's getting quite chilly over here in Sydney. Speaking of Sydney, this was my first find. I have to represent a little bit, but like a t-shirt to sleep in. I think that's very cute. And something for me to wear in Canada to remember good old William. And I got this for $4, I think it was. Yeah, $4. Next, I got some tea light candles for my spells. If you know, you know. $2. A pretty scarf. I thought it'd be really good for festival season back home. And I also think green is like my color. I think like the earthy tones match my complexion. And this one was $1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second shop, everything's $1.
So I got 3 scarves and it was $1. I thought he was kidding when he told me the total. And then I got this scarf, you know, another green one. This one is like the same scarf but purple. How could I say no? Also $1. It's a cute little bike, and I got it because it reminds me of World Bicycle Day when Albert Hoffman took basically he's a scientist and he took LSD when he was biking home, and then he started to feel the effects while he was on his bike, and now it's known as World Bicycle Day unofficially, but that kind of reminds me of it. And that was $1. Fun fact is that 90% of the stuff in this apartment is thrifted. Literally, down from the couch to the tables to the chairs, mostly everything, because I just love secondhand stuff. I love how one man's trash could be another man's treasure. Why buy new furniture all the time? Because sometimes it's nice whenever it has a little bit of character and it's lived a little bit. And lastly, Will got this book. Really nice labeling, and all about the interpretation of dreams, which is really cool. It is about 2:20. We're probably gonna eat something, kind of freshen up a little bit, get ready, and then tonight we are going to get the ferry into the city, so we'll be able to see the Sydney Opera House, the Sydney Bridge, and Vivid is on. What is Vivid?
What is Vivid? Vivid is a light show. So for about 2 weeks in the year, the Sydney City puts on this pretty crazy, spectacular light show where they light up buildings, the bridge, the opera house, etc. And it looks really cool.
Oh, it's my first time seeing it.
And
So,
Maddie's never been. And
yeah.
I haven't been in many years, so it'll be super cool.
Yeah, it'll be very exciting. So we're looking forward to that. Since, I've gone very into country lately. I don't know where it came from, but it's some of the music coming out. It's sounding pretty good to me. So Will's taking me to a country bar. To a honky tonk. Hell yeah. Yeah, we're gonna hit the town, get some cocktails, and check out the lights and listen to some country music. But we also might check out a jazz bar for some live music. It's kind of all over the map. That's a part of the adventure. And since I have a little bit of time, I will show you around the apartment a little bit. Not fully though, because I have not cleaned and I did not prepare for this. I'm completely winging this, but I'll show you a few things around the house that I particularly love. There's some really cool things that I have that are super random, but you might like it because I love it. So let's check it out. This is Fiona. She was not thrifted. She actually cost me a pretty penny. She's from a gallery and I put that bow on her waist. But I love her. She is stunning. She looks like Lola, and that's why I got her. And I think this one, it was around like $200 and something. Yeah, that's more pricey. That lamp is thrifted. This table I actually got recently. Super cool with, I think someone made it actually, but it's $40. Got some pretty flowers. Now this table is probably one of my favorite thrifted pieces. I think it was $150 and one of a kind. Someone made that. Thrifted lamp. We got that photo gifted to us. Thrifted this table. Oh, and my mom made this. Oh, she's super into clay and she shipped this over to me. Gorgeous octopus. And of course, in our house, we're going to have a money bowl. Oh, and these chairs were thrifted as well. There is 4 of them. One of them is just in the other room. Victorian. Apparently, that's what it was listed as. And in this corner, we got a mushroom. This I got with my mom when we were road tripping up the coast. This is one of our art pieces. So that's Will's eye at the left and mine on the right. Love that because it's very unique to us. That's what I like. I like whenever furniture or items tell a story if they've lived before. Another reason why I'm really kind of into the paranormal. I feel like thrifting and spirits kind of coincide a bit. So I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the things in my place. Now I'm just going to take it easy for a little bit, maybe have a second coffee, and then we'll head to the ferry. All right, guys, we are headed to go get a few cocktails and maybe some food and then go check out the vivid lights. Stay tuned. All right, guys, that is it for today. We've had a very eventful day filled with thrifting, pastries, cocktails, live music,
Prawns and oysters.
prawns and oysters. So we're probably going to end it here because we got to find dinner. We haven't eaten
Yeah, we had
since.
cocktails and no dinner, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're
Well,
gonna.
not unfortunately. Now we get late night food.
Exactly. See you guys next time, probably at my gaming computer. So bye for now. Love ya. Bye.